Charlie, go! Take it easy.
No, take it easy.
Thank you, gentlemen. I didn't anticipate needing protection at a funeral. People just have no respect for the dead.
You shut your mouth!
Charlie, you're giving him what he wants.
Charlie, please let Bo handle this.
Victoria, you look lovely, as always.
What did you do with Jared's body?
Jared's body?
God, you were evil.
Oh, Jared's body! Jared's body. It's back at the funeral home. Guess what? He was kind enough to give me his invitation.
Marco, I do not hate you for having voted for Vicky instead of me.
Even though my vote cost you the election?
That's water under the bridge. You made a mistake. Fate stepped in to correct it.
Couldn't fate have had a better game plan? Natalie lost her husband, Charlie lost his son, Jessica's world is turned upside down, and Aunt Vicky was...
No, darling, I was speaking of fate in the abstract.
Right.
And I did not mean to infer that Jared's death was anything but a catastrophe. One can only imagine the terrible pain that his family is going through, and Vicky, deciding to stand by her family instead of her own best interests, well, that's nothing short of heroic.
Do you really mean that?
Oh, absolutely. I would do anything to change the circumstances that brought me into this position. But now that I'm here, well, I can tell you I intend to change things for the better, to do the most good for the most people, and do it all in honor of Jared Banks. How great was that?
I don't understand. You all seem so offended.
I need units at St. James Church now.
Oh, I'm going to the funeral home.
Do you think that Jared's really there?
What are you, accusing me of lying?
Look, you're not going alone. You could walk right into a trap.
See if we have any units in the area.
I'm going with you.
No, you're not.
I want to see him.
You will. I promise you that.
Clint, just listen to Bo, really. Make sure it's safe.
Jessica, tell me, did you receive my letter?
Don't talk to her.
Jessica.
Don't even look at her.
You read it, didn't you? You know how much my beautiful daughter means to me.
She is not your daughter.
Clint,
She's mine.
Clint.
I never should have let things go as far as they did.
What, you mean the altar?
It's supposed to be symbolic, Nick. You can't tell me that you were really in love with me. We hadn't even dated that long.
No, we hadn't.
Yeah, and when Dr. Lord said that the marriages were going to be legal, I just realized I couldn't make that kind of commitment.
You sound just like a straight guy.
Look, it wasn't cold feet. I didn't get scared. I just realized that there was a guy that I wanted to marry one day, and he was just standing a few feet away.
How could you possibly disappoint Kyle?
You know what? Leave it to me to figure it out.
He's been in love with you since college. I think he knows what he's getting.
That's just it.
What do you mean?
What if it's not what he's expecting?
You both are the same people you were in that frat house.
Yeah, but all these years I pretended to be straight. I dated women, only women.
I remember.
Okay, well, Kyle came out when he was in high school. He's, used to guys who...
Guys who what?
Guys who know what they're doing.
You worried about the sex?
Ah, yes. Clint Buchanan, the cuckold. You were married to Victoria at the time of our assignation.
Assignation? You raped me.
You wanted a child so badly you were willing to take mine.
Nobody took anything from you, Lawrence.
Wasn't it nice of me, though, to allow you to raise my daughter?
Now take it easy. Take it easy.
Jessica is my daughter and always will be.
We need to go to the funeral home, Clint, okay? Come on. Clint. I don't want you to go by yourself.
You stay here. I'm not going to be by myself. He's sending backup.
That's not what I meant.
It's better if I go alone, all right? And Lord knows what I'll find there.
Lord knows what he'll find in his own backyard. Right, Nora?